to me has always been portrayed as the modern woman, yet she does hold this deep respect for the traditional. And that is kind of a combination to me of both her grandmother and mother. What do
Yeah.
you think is the biggest lesson she's learned from each of them?
I think you're right. She's in some ways, when I look back at the early series, she was sort of reluctant to step into her role and into those traditions and that traditional role. She was a bit of a rebel.
Yeah.
There was a sort of resistance in some ways, and that was partly to do with her maturity and her, slight arrogance in the beginning. She kind of, I look back at her, I'm like, she was like this sort of arrogant teenager. Um, and now, looking at the woman that she's become and the role that she stepped into, it's been a really satisfying journey. You're absolutely right. I think she gets her modernity and influence of from her mother in that she looks at the world a little differently. She's an American. She can accept the rules being bent a little bit, whereas her grandmother was much more traditional. Although deep down, I think that Violet also had a little sense of, a rule breaker, and under as the story unfolded, you could sort of see that she was way more than just very traditional. So um, I think that she takes a lot of strength from her grandmother and the stoicism and in a way I think that ability to not be too sentimental is
Hmm.
really
Yeah.
is a
Yeah.
skill. But then she gets kind of the emotional side from her mother and the slightly softer edges, I think, from Cora.
I agree. And we did get a little glimpse of Violet's past in a new era, which I really, really appreciated. So
Yeah,
Granny definitely had some fun in her day, which I
she
liked.
did.
She did.